2011 Ultimate Builder Custom Bike Show in Novi, Michigan. We're talking with Giovanni at Blacksmith Motoring Company. Giovanni, take a moment and tell us about your background, please.
All right, my name is Giovanni. I'm the specialized builder for Blacksmith Motoring Company. Been building bikes for between 10 to 12 years. We specialize in everything from metric bikes to Harleys. We do all our in-house custom fabrication. Started off actually in the paint booth and moved myself up to welding, doing frames, and doing motor work. And kind of combined all that to give you what you see here under the Blacksmith brand.
Let's start from the beginning. What were you trying to accomplish with this build?
Well, I've heard a lot of people talk about the aspects of doing the lowrider inspired bike. I've been a lowrider for over 15 years, wanted to actually bring the true street credibility to what a lowrider would look like if it was in a motorcycle form. Big fenders, gold flake, silver and gold leaf laid throughout the bike really brings that street inspired urban touch to the bike, I believe.
What was your inspiration for this motorcycle?
Definitely, we have a 63 Mercury Monterey that we built a couple years ago as a lowrider, and it's the exact same paint color but not the same scheme. Actually, on the front of the air cleaner has a picture of the vehicle and myself on it. That was the main inspiration for it. I've always loved Mercury, so we tried to do the old bubble fender look to bring you back to the 60s.
Tell us about the fabrication.
The front fender is custom made. It was a Harley Heritage. It's been extended an inch across and 4 inches down. The gas tank has been extended 3 inches back and widened an inch and a half. The frame is stock. The rear end was set up for air ride. It's a remote control air ride, so you can go ahead and bring it up from the control itself or drop it remotely. The exhaust pipes are one-offs, 2 in the ones, inch and a 3.5 inch outlet, 2 inch quarter end. The piston top risers, the handlebars were sent up for us via Carlini, but we had to modify the front triple tree. And we put about 5 degrees of rake in the front. The kickstand, shifter, brake pedal are all manufactured by us and done in copper plating. And then there's acid etching that you may not be able to see from the camera, but there's leaf patterns and design patterns all through the chrome done by my guy Eric, a badass etching to go all the way through it. And then custom leather that's done all inside house via hornback alligator and bison.
What was your approach on paint?
Difficult. We took a stock 1963 Mercury Monterey color, which is Sultana white and champagne beige. We did a House of Color pearl overlay. Then we used 24 karat gold leaf that actually had casted at our other company, Blacksmith & Company, which is a jewelry company. It took about 15 books to lay it in. The bike probably has somewhere in the realms of 10 to 15 coats of clear coat on it, all hand-pulled striping. The task was kind of monumental just because of the type of gold leaf that we're using, 24 karat being very delicate, and the large patterns that always flow through it. We definitely wanted to try to keep the tone of the whole rosy type feel going throughout the bike. But definitely the House of Color Pearl overlay makes the bike change 2 different types of sheen when under the light.
What companies were instrumental in getting your bike finished?
Of course, our main company, Blacksmith Motoring Company, did all the custom fabrication. We also dealt with Arlen Ness, which was very instrumental in providing us with a lot of the upper controls. Carlini Design provided us with the gangster back bars. StarTech, which is a machinist that helped us out with a lot of the intricate machine parts that you see throughout the bike. Of course, my father John that actually did the paint work for it, so I can't leave him out. He'd be way too upset. The leather work came from one of our Canadian distributors. The hornback alligator hides were exquisite. We did all the custom stitching in-house, and of course Eric at Badass Etching and Chrome took care of all the chrome etching work throughout the bike.
Is there anybody else you'd like to thank?
My tech Remy, which put in about 15 hours a day along with me for 2 weeks to get the bike ready to come out. The guys at Buchanan spoke because they don't actually make custom wheels for Suzuki, so they actually were instrumental in helping us get the spokes out and getting the wheels built. Of course, my dad John, and probably everybody else that works for me that just put up with me for the last 2 weeks to try to get the bike done.
If somebody would like to get a hold of you, I assume you have a website or phone number or
Yes.
both?
You can visit us at www.blacksmithmotoring.com, or you can call us at 888-740-2077.
Giovanni, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. You have a good day.